thank you, sir, for joining us, on the program today. So let's begin with the, trips you made recently, to Googleplex and other tech companies in the United States. What are you expecting to come out of that trip?
Already we've seen some of the results. Today, Google announced its Google Station, the announcement of Google Station being available now at the Murtala Mohammed Airport, at the Computer Village, and a few other public spaces. And one of the important things for us also is the launch of Google Station in the markets. And we've been talking about this and how to get this done so that in the various markets, in some of our large markets, here in Lagos, in Sabongari, in Kano, in Ariaria, in Aba, and various places, we can actually have Google Station. In other words, free internet availability and connectivity, so that people in some of these large areas where there is a lot of activity, a lot of commercial activity, a lot of work, can actually access the internet easily and free.
Yeah, is that why you made also trips to Yola, Benin? There's also a hub, in Abuja. What more commitment is the government willing, to do to make sure that Nigeria catches up with its global peers in terms of tech?
My going around the hubs is important. First of all, in letting a lot of our, young people and entrepreneurs know that government is actually interested in ensuring that whatever it is that they require, we're able to provide, and that we have their back on all their innovation and tech. But more importantly also, we're putting our money, as they say, where our mouth is. Aside from setting up government-supported innovation hubs, we're also supporting innovation. The BOI is putting together a fund of about 10 billion. There's a down payment already of 2 billion naira, which is really our tech fund, and we intend to continue to increase that fund. Aside from that, we're partnering with various tech companies, Google being one, 21st Century Technologies, BCN. All of these companies, we're hoping that we can actually work with them to create the real opportunities in the tech space.
So lastly, sir, in terms of budgeting, last year, about 18 billion was budgeted to the Ministry of ICT, and this year the increase was just about 2.7%. Is there any assurance that this will change next year?
It's not just, budgeting is just one line. The budget to the Ministry of Communications or to NICHDA is just one line. NICHDA has a huge budget as well, So it's not just, then USPF also has a budget. So it's not just one, it's not just the Ministry of Communications. There are various agencies that have budgets. As I just said, the Bank of Industry is also creating an independent fund. So it really is about trying to, as it were, crowdsource the funding for tech. And it's dynamic. There's no way that we're going to provide just a line in the budget. I think that there's so much that we can do, tap from various sources, and our continuous partnership with the private sector. And some of it is not just money, it's not just cash, it's more the environment. For instance, creating more depth in terms of connectivity, creating more depth in terms of broadband infrastructure is probably as important as money. So we just recently, through the NCC, started licensing some infra codes, some companies that are going to be involved in creating more broadband width, more broadband technology and all of that. So we're really trying to increase connectivity, which is also very important. And these are significant investments that are being made by the private sector, but enabled by the licensing that the NCC does.
We can't wait for all of that to happen, sir. Thank you very much for joining us on the program.
Thank you very much. Very good to hear you. Thank you.